She's so cute. But anyway, so I just finished watching the first two episodes of Harley Quinn, and I fucking love it. Okay, Harley Quinn is like an amazing show. First of all, I love Poison Ivy. She's very Mermista like. Victor was right when he said that, and I totally 100% agree with him. I love her so much. But I really love all the characters because like Bane is so funny. He's just like he's like, let's talk about dinner. I ordered the beef well in advance. He is so funny. I love him so much. And then like Scarecrow, he's good too. Like I really like this show. I really like it. Like the animation's really good. Like the action is really good. Harley is just as funny as she always is. Like my cat. Ah! Do you mind? Ow! Jerk. But it's so good. It's like so good. Like she's like, "Oh, I'm going to get into the Legion of Doom." And like cuz you know, if the Joker can do it, then I can do it too. Like fuck this guy. You know, he doesn't even have any superpowers. And I'm like, "Yo, I mean, she's 100% right." Like he literally gets around by bullying people because he's got the power to like make everybody afraid of him. So like if he can do it, then Harley can do it too. There's like literally no reason why she wouldn't be able to do it. Like there's no reason why she can't become just as much as the Joker. Like if not more, because I mean she's cooler than he is anyway. Like people like her. People like her more than him anyway. You go, girl. He distinctly said, "Go-Gurt." Oh man, there was Go-Gurt. That's the kind of humor that's in this, and that's so funny. Like I love it. I love Poison Ivy though. Poison Ivy is so funny. She cracks me up. She's like, in order for this to work, my saliva has to mix with your saliva. She's like, this is strictly medicinal. She's like, you will still be sexless nerds by the time the end of this night is finished. She cracks me up. I love her so much. Oh my god. And I love her plant. He's just such a fucking he's such a trash talker. He let Kite Man just get naked and get into her bed. And he's like, I wanted to see how it played out. And I'm like, of course you did. Like, of course you did. And then Kite Man. I love Kite Man. He's so obscure. And he just pops up in everything just because of how random he is. You're just like, let's just pick him up and use him in everything now because of how random he is. Like, let's go, Kite Man. Let's go. Let's pick you up and put you in everything now. Let's do it. Let's do it. I love Poison Ivy. I love her so much. But I love the fact that, like, nobody's trying to kill, like, the Joker, and, like, the Joker's not really trying to kill, like, Harley. Like, they're not really trying to kill each other, like, at all. Because, like, Poison Ivy had the Joker completely surrounded by her, like, Poison Ivy and all that other stuff, like, all of her, like, plants and stuff. And then he got his phone call, and she just let him go. Like, she just let all of her plants, and he's like, let's put a pin in this. And she's like, whatever. She just, like, let him go. Because, like, they're not trying to kill each other. I mean, like, he might try to kill her, but, like, she knows that Harley doesn't want to kill him, so she's not going to kill him, at least not right now, unless she gets the green light. And then I think she would, but not right now, I guess. But I really I like where they're going with these characters. Like, I think that they're doing really good, and I love the action. Like, the action's really, really good, and the animation's really good. Like, when she took her bat and broke that dude's leg and like the bone jutted out and like the blood just like gushed right out of his leg, that was really good. And like the fact that they can curse and they don't have to like censor it out and they can just literally say fuck whenever they want, and they just can curse, and they do whatever they want. They say whatever they want, and I like it. Like, they don't have to hold back, and it is just it goes there. It just does whatever they want to do. I love that. Like, I like cartoons that can be adult, like, and have adult humor, but don't feel like they have to be something like Family Guy, where if you like Family Guy, then that's fine. Like, it's nothing wrong with it, I guess. But like, I like cartoons that can use the humor to their advantage. Like, you can curse, you can get bloody, you can get gory, like, you can do that. Like, you can take it to that step, you can take it to that level. That's why I like the DC animated movies, because they can do that. They can take it to that level. They can curse, they can, get violent, they can go more realistic, because like, in a realistic fight, you're not going to be like, oh, gee golly whiz, like, this is not back with Adam West Batman. Like, this is, now time Batman. Like, we're going to be like, oh, fuck you. And then, like, someone is going to, like, grab your head and rip your head right off of your body, and your, spine is going to come ripping out of your body. Which is awesome to, like, look at. That movie is still so good. It's still so good. The animation and the action is still so good. Sorry, that's not in the Harley Quinn show. It's in the DC animated series, and it's so good. But like, this is around the same vein though, except this is more comedy, but like, it's still so good. Like, I really like the action. I like the animation. I like the humor. I think it's really, really good. I think it's going in a good direction. And I'm really excited to see where they go with this. And like, I think that I think somebody already said that they do go, that Harley and Poison Ivy are going to end up together. They should. They definitely should end up together. They've always had that chemistry together, and it's better for them to be together than it ever was for her to be with the Joker, because being with the Joker was always a poisonous, abusive, terrible relationship to be in. And being with, fucking Poison Ivy is good for her, because it's a loving relationship, because she's always loved her and she's always looked out for her and she's always been her best friend. So like, that's a good relationship for her to be in. So if she's going to be with her, then that's good. That's a good place for her to be. So that's good. So I'm really excited to see see where it goes. But it's so funny. It's so funny. I really do like the humor. I do. She is, Poison Ivy is very Mermista-like. Harley is voiced by someone who I don't know. I know her, but I don't know who it is. Like, I have to look it up. Because I was going to look it up before, but I didn't, and stupid. Because, I'm gonna, but I don't remember who. I know her, but I don't know her. Like, I don't remember who it is. And I'm trying to, like, think of it, but I don't know who it is. I don't know. I like the designs of the characters. Oh, also, by the way, in the first episode, spoilers, but in the first episode, when Batman and Harley are dangling from the thing and they're about to fall into the acid, and the Joker's like, oh, let Batman live and, kill the broad. When Batman falls down and he lands safely on the ground, he starts chasing after the Joker. Like, he, like, runs right after him. Harley falls down and falls into the vat of acid. So she's going to die. Batman didn't even try to save her. Like, he didn't even try to save her. Like, that's acid. She could have died. She could have died. And Batman didn't even turn around and try to, like, throw a batarang, or, like, he's got those kinds of things on his fucking utility belt. He's got some kind of, like, net, or, something where, like a boomerang or something that he could have used to, like, divert the angle or the trajectory, so that, like, when she fell,